Hello everybody, you're Inspired Carpenter coming back again. It is an interesting world, this edit process for a book. I mean, you guys are going on the journey with me. It's so much harder work than I ever would have imagined. You know, doing cuts for the sake of the message still being present and not having too much data versus completely losing my own voice and having the book, in my opinion, come from somebody else's perspective, like additions being made, you know, off the cuff that they think are more interesting, but that distort reality from my perspective. Editing, I never would have thought was nothing more than punctuation, grammar, and maybe I got my timelines a little mixed up or something back here needs to go a little forward in the book, and like, okay. I'm finding that I'm losing my voice. Now, here's the thing. The idea of, being able to tell this professional editor that I don't agree with what she's saying is not a position of confidence for me. This is my first go. At some point, though, I did get advice from another published author. And his exact words to me were, don't let them change your voice, right? It's okay for them to make changes that they think might be more interesting, but it's also okay for me to say, look no, this is my book. This is my book. I want a certain tone. I want a certain voice. I want, like, it's just so much work to really try to reason through this stuff. So it is a work in progress. Section 1 of the book, which is 1/3, is officially edited. I'm grinding on it right now, and it is getting done today. 5 my saying, another hour, 2 tops. I budgeted 2. I'm going to probably be into 3, but it's getting done. So at that point, it'll move a little quicker, I think, because she'll have more of a tone of how I see the world and what I believe is important. So I'm struggling to make sure it's still my book at the end of this. Anyways, you could just really get a sense of, I think it was a comedian talking about he showed up to audition to play himself and somebody else got the part. It's like, at a certain point, everybody has opinions. It's my book, and I'm going to dig in on certain things that I believe are important. Instinct, gut, just really trying to make sure that people get my perspective and where I'm coming from and all of that stuff. So at a certain point, yes, I'm going to have to cave on things that aren't important that I might be sentimentally attached to, like the odd story being deleted here and there. So here it is, work in progress. You guys are along for the ride. Again, anybody that's not on the book list, if you want to be a part of the book list, that just means you're getting a free book out of the deal. So if you're not on the list, please let me know and I will gladly add you to the list. You're Inspired Carpenter, keeping it real. Let's see what unfolds.